Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look and review the cracked Nitro Deck Plus. We showed an unboxing last week and I've had some time to spend with it and I just wanted to go over my thoughts. This is the clear black version, which I like a lot. I like the purple accent here. And, you know, it's a lot like if you have the Steam Deck limited edition OLED version that came out last year. It's real dark. It's a dark, clear plastic. So, I mean, so I would say it's subtle. The clarity is subtle compared to just straight up black. The clear white is much more noticeable, obviously, than the clear black. Clear black is a subtle, like here, if you look at the back here, it is a solid black here, and then it'll transition the top case, the top part of it is where it starts to be the translucent look at it. So, but I like it. I mean, I like it. You know, at night, if you're playing, you don't really notice the translucent nature of this controller. But that's good. I mean, I like it. I like the look. I like what they've done with it. I have no complaints. Second thing I want to talk about is the weight. So you might be wondering, well, how much heavier is my Switch going to be with it? And I would say if you are using other handheld games, gaming devices, like the ROG Ally, if you're using a Steam Deck, if you're using the Legion Go, this is more, you're going to be used to the weight of that. And in my case, you know, I rather like it. This is the OLED, Switch. So it's got the 7-inch screen, which is going to be the same screen size that is in an ROG Ally. So to me, you know, I'm used to the form factor, and you know, I'm fine with it. I don't really see that it is that big of a deal. To me, the ergonomics, the use of the sticks being where they are, the height of the sticks, all these things are positives to me. And, you know, I have bigger hands. So, you know, the grip on this is really, really good. It's got a texture here. Easily accessible are these back buttons. And just to hold it in your hands, it just feels like, you know, it just feels like this is what hopefully Switch 2 is going to be in some sort of form factor. You know, an 8-inch screen would be nice, I think. I think 8-inch is the sweet spot. I had the PlayStation Portal and used it for a while. And that's just a good sweet spot, I think. So one thing you notice, in addition to the sticks being where they are placement-wise, which I love, it's fantastic. There's a stiffness to these sticks. There's a resistance that you don't get. It's more resistance than the ROG Ally, which I like for precision. Just the feel of it. I like the feel of it. You know, all the buttons, these face buttons, they're going to give you more. They're more, you know, control console-like, more of an Xbox-like feel to it. Now, for me, what I have done, I don't find it very awkward. So, yeah, would I rather have had the buttons be up here, you know, where your thumb is going up here, more like, you know, an Ally or MSI Claw, in that regard? Sure. And, you know, why they didn't decide to just make this a little bit bigger, I don't know. I mean, you know, we're used to a bigger size. Like I said, if you're into handheld console gaming, you're used to a bigger size console to hold. I don't find this awkward really to just go down here. You got to train the muscle memory to do it though. I mean, if you're using other handhelds, it's going to take a minute to really get used to the fact your thumb has to go down here and what that is like. But it's the same if you use Steam Deck and you go to an ROG Ally. They're both different in their thumbstick and button placement. So, I would say it just takes getting used to. It's another handheld console to get used to. Now for me, what I've done is I've programmed the back buttons for A and Y. So the jump, so I don't really have to throw my thumb down here. I just keep them up. I jump using the back button, and I use this side over here to do the Y, which is, I guess, throw the hat, attack, whatever. So the jump here on this, and I like it. I really like it. So I would say the Nitro Deck Plus by Cracked is fantastic. I love it. I've not played my Switch more than I have with this device on it now. It really, because I have bigger hands, I always found the standard, flat joysticks not very comfortable. It was just, to me, much harder to maneuver the standard Joy-Cons than it is this with the buttons down here. So I would say go for it. I mean, it gets my highest recommendation. I love it. The bad thing, I would recommend maybe now this version is not on Amazon yet. There is the previous version, the Nitro Deck, where the buttons are up here. Try that on, get it on Amazon, because you can return it. That's the one thing. If you buy these from the manufacturer, the Cracked website, there's no returns. There is no returns, and you gotta hope you're happy with it. And for me, I am. And I think you would be too. It just takes a little bit getting used to. It takes wanting to maybe utilize the back buttons in a way to do things on certain games. And, but, I like it. Highest recommendation. It gets a super, super dope rating. If we're on a scale of dope, super dope, super, super dope, or whack, I'm gonna go with super, super dope, man. These are really, really good. So thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna have, this channel is just starting, so I hope you have some patience, but I'm gonna bring some good stuff, bring some good content. I enjoy handheld gaming. I enjoy gaming in general. And so I'm gonna be updating the channel with content, games, how things work. I'm gonna get the ROG Ally X when it comes out. We're gonna take a look at it. So I've got games in mind and videos that I wanna make. I hope you subscribe and stay with the channel. Thanks again.